Grace Mugabe strikes, former First Lady calls out MNANGAGWA as a corrupt leader during explosive campaign speech. Good day to all our amazing viewers across Zimbabwe and beyond. You are now tuned into the most engaging and fearless channel for political updates, leadership twists, and campaign trail drama. If you're joining us for the first time, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our exclusive updates. Today's report is not just news, it's a moment that could shake Zimbabwe's political scene to the core. In a fiery and headline-grabbing moment, former First Lady Grace Mugabe has come out swinging, this time with a bold accusation aimed directly at President Emmerson Mnangagwa, calling him a corrupt president during her most recent campaign speech. The former First Lady, who had taken a step back from politics following the end of Robert Mugabe's era, has returned to the spotlight with renewed energy and an unmistakable sense of purpose. The setting was her latest rally in Mashonaland, where thousands gathered to witness her return to the public stage. Grace Mugabe, never one to mince her words, lit up the crowd with a speech that was equal parts nostalgia, critique, and a call to action. But it was her direct swipe at Mnangagwa that sent shockwaves across the country and across social media platforms. With a commanding voice and strong body language, she addressed the crowd, saying, "Zimbabwe has been handed from one set of promises to another, and yet what has truly changed? We are still led by a man who speaks of reform but walks in corruption. President Mnangagwa has had his time, and it is time the people demand better." That line alone was enough to ignite major buzz. The crowd erupted, with chants in support of her message echoing long after the speech ended. Analysts are now dissecting every word she said, noting how Grace Mugabe is positioning herself not just as a critic of the current leadership, but as a contender ready to change the narrative, one that she believes has been hijacked by broken promises and unfulfilled dreams. She further claimed that Zimbabwe's resources were being looted by the elite, while ordinary citizens continued to suffer under rising inflation and declining services. "The people who once promised you a better Zimbabwe," she added, "are the same people who have benefited the most, while you struggle to put food on the table." Her speech also leaned heavily on the memory of her late husband, Robert Mugabe, calling on his supporters to rally behind her movement, not as a repeat of the past, but as a redemption of Zimbabwe's dignity. "This is not about power for me," she declared. "It's about righting the wrongs that have brought Zimbabwe to its knees." This isn't the first time Grace Mugabe has stirred controversy, but it's certainly the most aggressive she's been in directly naming Mnangagwa as the problem. Her decision to return to the campaign stage, and to do so with this level of fire, has sparked serious discussion both inside and outside political circles. Reactions have been mixed. Some call her brave for speaking out so directly. Others question her motives, given her own past as First Lady. But no matter the view, one thing is certain: Grace Mugabe has made herself impossible to ignore in the growing political landscape. Before we close this electrifying update, make sure to subscribe so you can follow every twist in what's shaping up to be a dramatic and possibly game-changing political season. There's much more to come, and we'll be right here to break it down for you. In a country where politics often happens behind closed doors, Grace Mugabe has thrown the doors wide open, daring to say what others may only whisper. Whether her message will resonate at the polls remains to be seen, but for now, Zimbabwe is watching, and history may be in the making. Stay tuned.